life feels like shit for you right now because you're not showing up for yourself. It's gonna start to feel really good when you start to show up for yourself. When I say showing up, I'm talking about the efforts and the habits that you have that you make on a daily basis that gets you closer to that version of you that is reaching all of these goals. It is about feeling fulfilled and feeling proud of yourself and all of the efforts that you're making to get you closer to that vision that you have in your head. You're more comfortable wanting the outcomes of the dream version of yourself than putting in the effort to become that dream version of yourself. It is more comfortable to do your familiar habits, your familiar routines, your familiar coping mechanisms. You need to be so fearful of the consequences of not showing up. The consequences are you being miserable, you having an unhealthy body, you lacking self-discipline, you being 80 and living in regret. You need to get to the root, to the bottom of why you want these things, why these things are important to you. Your why has to be so much stronger than the reasons as to why you don't feel like doing something. You've just got to decide what you can't be anymore. You can't be this you who just is constantly wanting but not doing, wanting, not doing, not even seeking out how to do it. And it's time to break free from that and get out of it. We are all addicted to something, and a lot of us are addicted to stress. A lot of us are addicted to our struggles, our lack mindset, our scarcity mindset, how horrible we feel constantly, the loops that we're in that we can't get out of. You're addicted to that. But there's the unknown side that you're just like, I don't know what it feels like to put myself in environments that are unfamiliar to me, that I know would bring me closer to that version of myself that I want, because the consequences are not important enough to you, or they're not known to you yet. You haven't made the consequences real enough. I felt so lost, and I was just faced with the reality of everything in my life. And it was just like, girl, you be in these loops. You're constantly making these efforts, constantly making these changes, and you get right back to the same place. I have been on this path of recommitting to myself. I created a completely new foundation. And when I moved to Paris and I got rid of pretty much everything in my life because I was moving out the country, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm never coming back here. I'm starting my life over. And when God said, this is not the time, you need to go back home, even though it was, the timing is so divine and all of those things were meant to happen for me to be where I am today, which I cannot tell you how much of a blessing it is that I am where I am today. I am a walking testimony with what I have learned about being consistent and being self-disciplined and what it means. And I ain't even that far and deep in from the time I've just started my journey. It's been like a month, because I just understand now why it is so important to show up for yourself. You need to think about the you a year from now. Are you doing anything day to day, every day to not be this you a year from now? Or are you not? Are you just reinforcing it and recreating just a slightly different version of you a year from now that's, gonna obviously be better, because we get better every day, but it's still going to be like not living out their purpose and their dream. Like it's gotta stop, babe. It's gotta stop. Maybe you need to address vaping. Maybe you need to address drinking. Maybe you need to address just not being able to be by yourself alone and with your thoughts. Your mental health is poor because you're not pouring into yourself. You're avoiding you. You're avoiding your reality. You're not getting enough sunlight. You're not going on walks. You're not getting your steps in. These are the things that keep us at such a low vibration. You have to do the inner work. Get a journal. Start journaling. Start watching videos that are going to enlighten you and empower you to be the woman that you want to be. If you can see her, you can be her. When you see people living a life that you aspire to have in some way, it is only reassurance that it is possible for you and that it is happening. This year is your year, and it's just time to break free of the self-sabotage. You're not getting closer to the you want to be. You're actually just delaying it. Yes, you are where you are always divinely. Divine timing, absolutely. I have a whole testimony on how all that I have been going through was bigger than me. It's been a lot that you've been facing over the years. You're up, you're down, you're trying better habits down, feeling good down, making progress down, some one thing after the other. It's like you're going through these massive transitions and you can't stay afloat, but you will. It's coming. It is coming. You just have to keep going. That was my message for today. It's crazy because I really don't be smiling in these videos because I just be so serious. Like, I'd be so serious because I am serious. But if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments what you think. I love that this channel is growing. I love all my babes on here, okay? I'd love to see your name in the comments. I want to get to know, you know, who be the regulars, who be regularly watching this channel. Like, I want to know your name. You know, on Instagram, I know my girls. I know my regulars over there. If you want to follow me over there and get to know me better, you can find me at Jessi Melani, or you can follow me on TikTok at Jessi Melani _. I have a lot of goodies in the description box, so make sure you check that out. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. If YouTube is something that you've been wanting to do and you're just scared, like, listen, there's a lot of us on here that's scared, but we still do it. I can't let another week go by and not be uploading. All right, like, I'm here. I am here. I'm not missing a beat because I have for a long time. And guess what? It just wasn't meant to be. But I think I'm going to talk about that in the next video. Anyways, I love you. Bye.